Hello Taurus, and welcome to your March 2023 astrology forecast. This video is for Sun, Moon or Rising Taurus. Now your Sun sign is what you're aware of, your rising sign is your external world, and your Moon is more subjective as it's your emotional and private world. Now March is a big month. All planets are direct, but the planets will be making big movements in March, so we can all expect a lot of changes within our lives in the month of March and going forward. Okay, if you'd like to book a reading, there will be a link down below, or appreciation for these videos, there will also be a link down below. Let's get into the astrology. On the 2nd, we have Mercury moving into your 11th house, and this will be really good for communication with your different circles. If there's people you need to network with, you're communicating, you're very busy, you're collaborating, and that's the energy that you'll be working with. This is great for communication with friends. This is great for communication with colleagues. You communicating and getting things done. You'll be thinking a lot about your future plans, especially, and working towards those things. But you'll be thinking a lot about, there's a lot of planning going on for your future plans here in the 11th house. On the 2nd, where it'll stay for the next couple of weeks. On the 7th, we have a full moon in your 5th house, and this is great because it shows you where you haven't been having fun. This full moon is asking you, where have you not been having fun? Where have you not been paying attention to pleasures within life? It asks you to grab a little pleasure, get involved in a little romance if you're within a relationship. If you're single, it's also good for that because it can open you up to the opportunities to bring in some love. This full moon is also asking you about what can you do when it comes to your creative projects. Can you become more organized with them? You know, it's asking you, can you become more organized with your creative projects? If you're an entrepreneur, this energy is really good for Tauruses as well with creation and really boosting your creative ideas and how you can plan them out really nicely. On the 7th, we have Saturn moving into this 11th house. Now, Saturn is a planet where it will stay for the next 3 years, eh? Big movement. So it's not something that's lightly. Saturn will be staying in this 11th house for the next 3 years. This is asking you to, with Saturn, it brings restriction, structure, and planning and hard work when it comes to your collaborations and the people that you are connecting to. It shows a lot of hard work with your connections, your collaborations, the people you're networking with. If there are any connections that are not serious, friendships, colleagues, you will cut it out because Saturn will encourage you to do so. It'll disassociate or disconnect from connections that won't last you the long term. Saturn takes 30 years to move to a sign, plus or minus. So that is why when Saturn is in a sign, it'll be, in a house like it is in your 11th house, it'll be asking you what connections, collaborations, and friendships are long haul, right? What isn't? What is no longer worth your time and energy? So this is where you will disassociate from connections that are taking too much of your energy. This is also a time where you can step up into a leadership role when it comes to the people that you collaborate and work with, or within your social circles or colleagues, where you step up, where you decide to become more responsible within the group, and this is the way that you want to move forward. This is really good energy for the next 3 years. On the 16th, we'll have Venus entering the sign of Taurus, with Uranus obviously being in Taurus at the time. So this is really good for you. This is where you might want to do something nice for yourself. You're being gentler with yourself. It's Venus rules love, money, luxury, right? So this is where you can be more luxurious with yourself. This opens you up to love, where you're expressing love from what you feel and what you want to do. This is also great for anything that you're passionate about when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your finances, and the way that you want to go forward. Because Uranus is there, it is showing you that you are shifting your values when it comes to your self-worth. And that's a good thing, because when you shift your values when it comes to your self-worth, you can open yourself up to so many more possibilities and opportunities. Self-worth is what allows us to financially grow. If you have low self-worth and you believe that you are not worthy, worst case scenario, some people, like if you feel like I'm nothing, I'm not important, low self-worth, right? This is the energy that will decrease your ability to boost your finances. But Venus being there boosts that. And with Uranus, it's shifting the way that you love yourself, the way that you see your sense of self-worth. You're looking at yourself and be like, wow, I'm worth so much more. I value me. I see my skills and talents. I see what I can accomplish. I see who I am. And there's a big shift that's happening within you about your sense of self-worth, which allows for a lot more financial opportunities to come to you. Not only financial opportunities, even romantic. Because when you believe in yourself and when you feel you are worthy, you will connect to the partners that are worthy of you. On the 19th, we have Mercury in the 12th house. Okay, some downtime now. You've been busy. You'll be feeling like you've been busy, and you mentally might be feeling exhausted. You might feel like your mind just can't focus. You'll be more daydreamy, lacking focus and lacking energy. This is a time where you disconnect from the external. You might not be feeling like you want to communicate with people. That's okay. Mercury is about communication. The 12th house is about isolation. So it's telling you, disconnect and connect to your internal world. You're processing and letting go of emotional stuff. You know, baggage, things that have come to an end, things that you want to put to an end, things where you want to get some closure on. You are healing your mental mind, and you basically are coming to a point of letting go and processing and surrendering. So do that during that time for the next couple of weeks. On the 20th, the sun will move into the 12th house, and on the 21st, we have a new moon in the 12th house. Rest, rejuvenation, and isolation. You will needing some time to self. You'll be needing some time to you, to gather your thoughts, to gather your energy. It's almost birthday time. And just before birthday time, everyone goes through this process of needing that time for closure and isolation, to see how far you've come throughout the year, to understand what doors you need to close, to understand what doors you need to open. But before you can open them, what doors do you need to close? This is a process of endings. You'll be ending relationships. You'll be ending situations. And when I say situations, anything that you feel all of a sudden that emotionally, I can't do this no more. I'm surrendering this. This is not important to me anymore. It's a time of closure. So say if you're working in a place and feel undervalued, and this Venus energy is boosting your sense of value, you are going to put that to an end. The new moon offers you the process of putting to an end what you no longer wish to have within your life, in order for you to connect to your spiritual self and your dreams that are in alignment to your highest good. On the 23rd, we have Pluto for the next 3 months in your 10th house. Now, Pluto will spend 3 months in 2023 in this 10th house, and then it'll move back right into your 9th house. And there afterwards, in 2024, it will stay in your 10th house for the next 20 years. So this is a taster of the experience of what's to come. Pluto in the 10th house can make you a very powerful person because it's in the house of reputation. So Pluto enhances your reputation. You become powerful. But it's important to remember, with great power, we get great responsibility. This is not the time to, become ruthless. This is the energy with that power, we get great responsibility, and you'll be learning about that sense of power. This is a powerful energy for you. You'll also be meeting very powerful authority figures within this time, where you'll be connecting to people in power. This will be a time where you are magnetized by your sense of power. You will also be looking at boundaries with power over the next 3 months. So what do you need to create boundaries when it comes to power within your life with authority figures? So this is a powerful time for you. Pluto is power, it is transformation. Because it's in the 10th house, career. There will be points where your career will be going through transformation. Pluto likes to end things. It's good and known for that, but it doesn't end it just because it ends it. It ends it through transformation, meaning this will close for that to open. This will show you what is no longer serving you in order for something new to come in. Pluto is death and rebirth. That's the transformation of Pluto, and you'll be going through a death and rebirth within your 10th house of career, and that's your power, because you'll be shifting who you want to be within your career. You'll be shifting the goals that you have for your career. You'll be shifting and not only just career goals. Say you don't have a career, goals for yourself, where you all of a sudden feel very powerful and motivated to accomplish those goals. But if those goals are distractions and not real goals, Pluto will just come in, do away with it, and try to focus on what will make you feel empowered within yourself. It's powerful and it's definitely empowering, and it's a blessing that is coming to you. It's a transformation of the power within yourself, Taurus. On the 25th, Mars will be moving into the 3rd house. You'll be taking a lot of action when it comes to your to-do list, writing down, sending text messages, emails, communication. Mars will have you very much in the process of taking action when it comes to your communication. Watch your communication. You don't want to come across too aggressive now, but you will be communicating a lot, and you will be communicating via email, via text. You'll be saying what you need to say. It's very good if you need to put boundaries within communication. You might also be taking a lot of trips within your, where you'll be like, I need to go here, I need to go here to do this. This is giving you the energy to take care of those things that you need to do. Good for planning those trips. Take those trips. Do it for yourself. This is a very motivated time when it comes to your ideas, your mental mind, the information. You'll also be very motivated about what you are learning. You'll be able to take in a lot of information at this time, where you'll be motivated and passionate, and you'll want to get it done, and you'll be feeling the vibe of doing it. Thank you so much for watching.